So welcome back to the channel. So today we are in, as Chris keeps telling me, Wath on Dearne. I have no idea where that is. Rotherham, something like that, I guess. So we've got Barry here with his new toy, Darren with his not so new toy anymore because he had a little while, Chris's car, myself, and a few of the ASBO Society. So it's just a little meet-up. Have a look around, see what cars we've got, and see if there's anything interesting. A couple of cars have already gone. There was an Audi V8, I want to say, but I didn't get a chance to look at that before it's gone. We'll take a wander, take a look. So this is Barry's new saved from the chopping block QS Mauritius Blue. I am told that it avoided the gas chamber, so very good. But I did manage to sit in this car earlier. Has the pole positions, so I'd never actually sat in one of these before. So Barry said, "Oh, you know, when you jump in here, see how easy it is to get in and out of it." But they are really, really comfortable. But this one, compared to the one that I saw last week, if you look at the steering wheel, that's much cleaner.
All parts available, breaking next week.
All parts available. So Barnsley TT partnership there. Chris says, breaking next week, all parts available. And again, of course, the seat delete. It is an absolutely lovely motor. Now the question is, would I have one of these? Of course I would, but it means I can keep a sensible head because I still have the little one who still sits in the back seats. But then Chris then suggested, he said, well, why don't you just take the seat delete out and put seats in it? It's just like, shh. Cool little Kia GT hiding there in the corner. Now these Kias have like really become very popular in terms of cars. We'll look at where the noise is coming from. And the Beetle there just leaving. So coming back to the Kia. So the Kias over the last probably 7 years or so have really kind of made their own mark in the market. I think mostly because Kia Stinger. Now the Kia Stinger was tested by James May and team, and they basically said that it was better than a BMW M3 at the time. So now they've got their own sport range, and to look at, it isn't a bad little motor at all, to be fair. But next to that we have a Lotus. Now I have not got a clue what Lotus is. What the only Lotus I've ever heard of is an Elise, and that's an old one, but they weigh nothing. Again, very simplistic inside. It's just a driver's car, isn't it? Now I'm led to believe that these are very good handling automobiles. Would I have one of those? I don't know. Maybe.
Like a proper sofa inside.
It is. I know, right? Do you know what?
It's very comfy.
Do you know what? I was just looking at that brake pedal. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I mean, good old American. Ah, an auto. I think it's an auto. Look at the size of that brake pedal. That's huge. Nice quirky Beetle there. New one. Look at it. Check out this little guy. Megane. Now, I remember driving one of these ones, and even though they're a four-seater, so of course in the TT that's a four-seater, but you can still get a small child in the back of it. But if I remember right, with these cars, the seat down there, you're never going to get your feet in there. Not a chance. But it's a four-seater car. Now this one, I'm assuming, might be one of those sleeper type cars, but we'll see. Next to that, Mustang. Oh, that splitter. Jeez. Oh, can you imagine trying to drive that around? Gorgeous car though. Gorgeous car. Mercedes. Look at them flared arches. What is this one? Brabus. I don't know what one of them is. I don't know anything about Mercedes. In fairness, I don't really know too much about cars. So there's that one. RS Focus. Now these things are quick. Another Mustang. This will be a favourite of Rob's again because it's red. That's the 5-litre version. What good would a car be if there wasn't a Jag? It was a Jag. Now I was talking about this Clio before because I remember some time ago that they used to do, I think it was called a Clio Sport. It was in like a blue with gold alloys and it had like a V6 engine in the boot, like a 2-seater. I'll have to look it up. But again, this one takes me back to the late 90s. Shiny alloys, trims. And here we have a Hyundai. It's an N. I'm sure that these things run about 270 brake horsepower or something silly like that. I could be wrong though. And this one is one that they've owned for a couple of weeks. So looking at doing their own modifications of the wheels are new, they've just told me. It's a 1.6 engine at the moment, so he's thinking about doing a engine swap. But considering they've only had it a week, they put paint on, put the tint on the back windows. Now, tinting on a back window is always difficult. So he was talking about spacers and the clearance between when you open the door and put spacers on there. So the plan is, from what he tells me, they're going to put some coilovers on there. But all in all, a very, very quirky van. It's a nice splitter. So they run a detailing business, so this is going to be their flagship, essentially. But yeah, tidy van. I mean, again, it's one of those, doing something like a Caddy or something like that is always worth looking at. BMW. Now, I had one of these, a 320, straight 6-cylinder. This one looks to be a drift car, based on the handbrake. And that one as well, is that a drift car? Jap speed. Yeah, definitely. But again, very nice. Now this is something a bit different. BMW X5 with a touch of pink. I like that splitter. That's nice. Look, they've even done the centre BMW badge. Stock alloys. I think they're the same ones on my 330. Concave. Nice juicy diffuser on the back, and it's an M50 as well. That will be quick. Now, interestingly, the Yaris's, when you go back to the original ones, they weren't really much of a young person's car, but Toyota spent a lot of time developing their cars, so now they are now part and parcel of the younger generation. Just a really, really nice car. Some nice bucket seats in there. Oh, tell you what, they look comfortable. I like those. And then, of course, good old Scooby. That's an STI as well. It looks, for all intents and purposes, stock. Subaru, gold wheels. And of course, just a little scoop. Just a little one. Nothing big. And a splitter. Jolly good. Oh, got a Skoda. I'm assuming it's a VRS, but I could be wrong. And next to it is a rarity. I've not seen one of these for a while. A Saab. They don't even make these anymore. I know that General Motors had bought Saab and told them to use a Vectra chassis or something like that. You'll find the details elsewhere. Saab did their own thing as they do. So yeah, I don't even know if Saab is even a trading company anymore, but they were always really, really quirky, nice cars. And they always had the split interior, white and black. But yeah, nice to see. So in terms of the turnout, there's been lots of cars coming and going. So that's it for me now. Time to head back up to home. Hope you enjoyed the short video. I'll catch you on the next one.